This goes out to you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you and you. This goes out to you. This goes out to.
Hello world. Yeah, I've been there before. On the edge of the ledge. Eyes focused on floor. I've grown a lot since then. Lost love and found more. Trying to be a better me. Quit smoking Newports. Lost jobs. Had to scramble and find look to pay rent. Chick that I fucked last week. Called and said she pregnant. I'm not ready for kids. I felt less of a man. But you died. I can't lie. I felt nothing inside. Relationships have been shit. I'm quick to cut ties. To the point that I'm numb. I don't even say bye. Don't even look in my eyes. You be wasting your time. I won't let you see shit. How to let you
If it wasn't for five, I'd be a piece of shit. Or maybe worse, laid in the dirt. For what it's worth, I see now still so much to be proud of. On the real, I was just trapped in my thoughts.
The sky is the limit, always heard that. Found myself when I learned that.
I see now still so much to be proud of. On the real, I was just trapped to
There's a
feel
war going on outside, no man is safe from. I'm just trying to cook some art without an apron. And if you hear me, just know that I'm endearing. Fucked over so many times in my life and been forsaken. Humble since I was younger, when it can feed my hunger. Blessed to still be healthy, got cancer in family history. Kitty, I fucking miss you, that accident still hits me. Mama, yeah, my dreams, damn it, I know you with me. The angels took you from me, hated them, I was greedy. Needed when I was nothing, realized that I was sleeping. I never doubt myself, never give myself a reason. Everybody has a purpose, let it live while you keep breathing. And that's the truth that I keep speaking. Don't eat these words as if I'm preaching. This is my life that I am leaking. It's just a bit of what I
If it
keep
wasn't
in.
for five, I'd be a piece of shit. Or maybe worse, laid in the dirt. For what it's worth, I see now still so much to be proud of. On the real, I was just trapped in my thoughts.
The sky is the limit, always heard that. Found myself when I learned that.
I see now still so much to be proud of. On the real, I was just trapped to feel lost.
I was just trapping for lost. Throw the therapy for years to talk about my mom. At peace with everything that happened, hope you hear the song. I will always love you, that can never change. Now my father's happy with a wedding ring. Call me, you should know that I do love you too. You've been by my side, yes, through and through. Mighty growing up, always been beautiful. If a boy breaks her heart, then I'm a kill to do. At first I wrote the song without my life attached. Always keep it 100, ain't no going back. Depression is a bitch, used to hold me back. Now I keep on fighting cause I own me that.
If it wasn't for vibes, I'd be a piece of shit. Or maybe worse, laid in the dirt. For what it's worth, I see now still so much to be proud of. On the real, I was just trapped in my thoughts.
The sky is the limit, always heard that. Found myself when I learned that.
I see now still so much to be proud of. On the real, I was just trapped to feel lost.
Uh-oh. What's good? What's good? How's everybody doing? Welcome to another edition of The Casting Room. I am one of your hosts, Truth, along with the other half of True Vibe TV, Mr. Jeff Shears, a.k.a. Mr. Socks. How are you today?
I'm good, man. A little tired, but I'm good.
Tired, man. Rich people always tired, man. You know what I mean?
Don't be out of shape. That shit kill you.
I'm there, baby. I'm working on
That
it.
shit kill you.
I'm working on it, but
Yeah,
I'm
me
there.
too.
I'm
Me
definitely
too.
there, man.
Oh,
we
man.
didn't do. How was your Thanksgiving, man? How was everything? And
Hey, Thanksgiving was last week. Yes.
yeah, it was, man.
It
This
was
year.
good. It was good. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was nice. Nice and light. I'll take it, being around some good people,
Right.
family. That's it.
Now, did this year like fly, or was it like hesitive, or
This shit dragged.
you think
But-
it dragged?
But only because of my job, and I'm watching every month go by with the people.
Okay.
Like if I worked, you worked, or if I was working back at the bank and shit, I'd probably be like, woo, it's December already. I think it was kind of quick, but it dragged for me because I was dealing with people every month.
Guess what happened again?
Yeah. I ain't have it last month.
It keeps happening.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, but yeah, the year did kind of go quick, but I felt every day of it. That's the only reason. But other than that, I think I'm happy it went quick because I don't want this shit to go any slower. We're in here, this
everybody,
shit. Come on.
Everybody's really looking for this year to end, and I would like to, be able to have like a nice little send off to 2020. But to me, it went kind of fast. Like I didn't have, blessings. I didn't have a layoff like everyone else. Like I had to show up, and put in and deal with different situations.
No, I feel you.
But the thing about it is like what I like where is I'm on the second floor. And the drivers, these dudes keep catching COVID because they're out and about and they can't stay away from each other. But because we're on the second floor and we're only down there, to do our little walk. So if there's an issue, it's a problem. So we don't have to really deal with that nonsense too much.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, people gonna people. And what I mean by that, it's funny that you said, people can't stay away from each other. Big companies and corporations know that. So I want you to think about every structure where people are around and how they didn't suffer. McDonald's, they go out of business. Yep. Niggas always around, broke and hungry.
Don't want to cook, but they go.
A lot of y'all clubs didn't shut down when they should have.
That's true.
They still moving. You see them getting busted every other weekend in New York. Niggas having orgies. Niggas doing whatever.
I remember them locked door niggas.
Whatever, yeah. They ain't even locked the door. They was like, nigga, 2 for 20 to get in. Like, what? They got the sign out. Like, you want to come in? You see it everywhere at this point. When you come around here, Dominican parties and they ain't even trying to do anything that resembles an attempt at being like,
Shut
what?
Down-ish.
Let me give you some alcohol. Like, nah, nigga, it's 100 to get in.
And it's packed.
The DJ just came back from DR, nigga, so it's hype in here, and that bitch half naked. You coming in or no, nigga?
Them niggas come out their pocket quick.
Like, goddamn, okay. People on people, man. Like, I want people to understand, like, this is a big test, and I'm just saying this now. It's like, review this data. People ain't gonna be able to get away from each other, and agencies, governments, businesses will take advantage of this, whether it's for your health or not. Or I'll shoot the bullet with you, like I said on Butterfly Show. There's an 80%, 85% chance I get it. I'm gonna survive, even with my little heart condition or whatever it is. Cool, but when I go home and kiss grandma, she ain't got that 85% chance.
Not at all.
When I walk in with older coworkers, if I'm still in the office, or if I'm somewhere with elderly people, they ain't got that chance. Some people don't care about other people. A lot of people don't care about other people. Let me change that.
Great correction.
A lot of people don't care about other people. So maybe you just happy-go-lucky. I'm cool. Sucks for you. And some people do that.
Wipe it off.
Yeah. Some people do that. You see that all the time. Them Karen videos, the people coughing, people just going out and about, just blatantly going out the day like everything is normal. So I just want people to pay attention to that. I just had to say that because it crossed my mind. I was like, you know what? I'm paying attention to this data. So that means come next pandemic, hopefully it's not another one. Hopefully, knock on wood, but to come next pandemic, I'm like, well,
4 years election. That's pretty much what we're looking at. Every 4 years, when the election, we get hit with something. I think this one just was a little too strong, but
no, we weren't prepared. That's the only thing.
That's true. That's true.
The homie took away what Obama put in the not the CDC, the scientists or whatever disease control specialist he had in there,
Right.
just in case these things happen. You get what I'm saying? And that was only after he got hit with SARS and the pig flu. So he put together a team. So then they would have had, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We would have got
Came
this
back
maybe
to bite him in the ass.
a month and a half earlier. Been like, this shit coming up from China. Just to be safe.
Lock the
let's start-
borders, nigga.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
start
like,
building these masks and
you
let's
left?
start doing this.
Ain't no
You
coming
coming
back.
back.
Nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hunker
Ain't no
down,
coming
nigga.
back.
See, that's it. Like, yo.
Y'all niggas can zoom each other or something, nigga. Like,
But it's, we weren't prepared, but going forward, I know we will be prepared. I think they're going to make that shit a mandate, but I just want people to understand, people gonna people, and you know what it is? It's what they say, you're your worst enemy.
bro, true. And you said
You
it
know?
right. Like, you can't depend on someone else to do something that you should be doing.
Right.
Like,
Even for the greater good of
Yeah,
everybody.
Like, just continue to do what you do the right way. And unfortunately, some people are going to do what they do it the proper way. Others aren't. It's just is what it is. People can't help them fucking selves.
Yeah.
It's the right thing to do. They want to do the complete opposite. Like, if you tell someone don't touch that, it's hot, they got to touch it anyway just to see
Yeah.
themselves. And,
Yeah.
it is what it is. So, they just continue to be safe. Hey, this year is almost over. I think Trump hasn't conceded. Has he admitted he lost yet? Or
He let the transition team come in and do it, like get ready and give information to Biden and all those people so they can be ready. But he's still talking about the election is bogus. He did a 45-minute video. It looked to me like he was on green screen, but they said he was at the White House before he left. But I think he had like good green screen, like where he
Right.
had the room in it.
Yeah, official,
because
they
they
got
said he went
official.
to Florida and he wasn't going to come back. You know what I'm saying? He was going to finish out in Florida and to the transition. But the transition is happening, so everybody agreed to it. His Republicans, Democrats, his cabinet, and they were thinking about he was going to fire Barr. That was his homie who would say, like, yeah, we ain't find no evidence again. So, good luck. Good luck to that nigga.
hey, you gonna land on your feet? We know you set up
That
some
nigga
nice
good.
little-
Nigga,
Yeah, you set up some nice little deals before your presidency was over. So money ain't gonna stop flowing. Don't worry about
He
that.
probably got more riches in there. Like, you know what? I'm good.
Facts. All right, y'all. So welcome to the casting room. This is where we give our opinions on the TV shows and movies, current and past, especially in this moment where a lot of people still aren't at work, or you have part-time, or you have a lot more time on your hands. And what we want to do is give you something to watch, sitting there and driving yourself crazy. We want to give you an opportunity to keep yourself entertained without going crazy. Kids at home, we know you don't like your kids. You don't want to be around your kids. So we try to give you some movies that you may have left, or movies coming up or you never heard of. Pretty much just take a look at. You'll be pretty happy. And we're both individuals who love movies, TV shows. So that's our experience. So we're gonna start the night off with one Jeff brought up. We got Paranormal. Give us this. What we got going here?
All right, so this was
Is it season 2 or
Sleeper. This one.
season 1?
I think they may have I think they have another one. It's only like 6 episodes. Really good. It centers around a guy there in the middle. I'm just gonna call him Doctor. It's Faru Maru something. They're Arabic. They're all in Arabic. That
so
lady.
it's one of those dub.
No.
It's not in English.
I'm lying. Was it dubbed? I think it was dubbed.
Okay.
I think it was dubbed. But see, here's the thing. He speaks English. They speak one of the Arabic languages, the main, and the white girl, she only speaks English. There's the That was his like love from college, and she came there.
Okay.
And then the other girl
Okay, why he look like 5,000? She young as shit. Okay, but good.
right. The other one he was supposed to marry, the pretty little Arabic girl to the right.
Right.
Yeah, like she was fine. And
that nigga aged horribly, homie.
Yeah. A lot of them did.
Talking about from college, nigga.
Yeah.
You look like that's your granddaughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She came back like he had a crush. She was always like soft spoken, and like other people took care of him. But they don't talk about that. They bring it up in the other years. It starts off with him. He's a famous scientist for the government, and like he handles like all these weird paranormal cases because he doesn't really. He tries not to believe in demons and all that. He thinks there's a reason for everything going on.
Okay.
But you find out there's a demon girl that's chasing him. That's always been chasing him since he were little. She had took over him and his family, his brothers and sisters when they were kids. She made this house appear when they went outside to play. It was a rundown boarded house, but it was a whole bunch of ghosts and stuff inside. So they would go in there and play there like a couple of days a week, and she would play with them. Come to find out, one day he was like, "I love you," like as a little kid, and he was like, "Oh, you silly." She was like, "You'll never leave me," and all this other stuff. And then the other kids are playing with the other ghosts. And they were like, "Oh, this place is weird," and all this other stuff. And they see like the weird things that's happening because they got like an old man in a room and all this other stuff, and the maids and stuff, the guests, they're all everybody in there is ghosts. And they start to see all these weird things. They're like, "We don't want to play. They're just little children."
Get me the fuck
out. And she's
out
like,
here.
"Don't leave." She was like, "Don't leave," and all this other stuff. And he comes back to her one day to play with her after the other kids were like, "We're just gonna go home." And his older brother told him to come home, and then he went there to play. So she said that for him to stay, she made him run up to the roof and like, "Oh, come play hide and seek." And it was jumping and tag. He was gonna jump off the roof to kill himself.
Get him right.
But and that's when we find out the whole house is like really, like dilapidated, torn apart. Because then the other kids go to get their older brother, who's like a teenager. And he runs over to get him, because their parents are working, the elderly and stuff. And the brother has to save him because he's at the roof.
He's about to jump.
And the brother doesn't see the ghost. The older brother doesn't see the ghost, but he sees him talking to her. And she's like, "Come on, come play with me. Come find me." And you see him at the edge, like he's about to jump off. And the brother's all the way at the floor like, "No, what are you doing? Come down." And he sees them, but he's like, "Don't you see her? What's going on? Like, my friend, we're just playing a game." And he jumps, and then the brother his older brother, he grabs him, but he breaks his leg, like shatters it. So he always works with a limp. So you introduce to them as adults, but as the season as the episode goes on, they go back because then you see this like little girl popping up like in a window, like he's looking at the window and he's like, "It's just a wind." Like he knows the girl is there. You know what I'm saying? He knows the girl is a ghost, and because the brother was like, "Never come back to this place, and I'll beat you," and all this other stuff. And they all saw her and all play with her, but now she haunts his sister's kids in the house, and she's seen as a dead body. So when he comes to the house, the first episode, he feels the girl around, like she always follows him in the house and stuff, but he knows the girl's been in the house. So he's looking, and he tells his nephew to go to get some cigarettes because it takes like the 60s or 70s or something, 70s I think. So kids were going out, "Go get me some cigarettes," whatever. The kids running out. He was like, "I don't really want to go downstairs by myself," and he was like, "You got nothing to fear," because he's telling him just it's mind over matter or whatever it is. But he sees the bodies because when he comes in, he looks at the same area, but he doesn't see the body. But the little boy sees the body of the little girl who's dead. So like he was like, "Well, tell me what happened." Something happens and he freaks her out, and then she goes in there and like breaks and destroys stuff and blames it on him. He's like, "It's not me." And the sister knows, but she's breaking out on him, and she was like, "He said we spoke about her too much. She's here now." Like she's keeps manifesting herself around. He was like, "No," and the brother's telling him like you see him as adults, but it continues on to other paranormal things. So like that's the main key, and then the girl comes back in town if she had a divorce. Talking about, "Yeah, I'm here for work, but I always wanted to see you." You could tell they had like a crush or whatever. And he doesn't really like the woman he's supposed to marry.
Right.
Yeah. The fiance, she bad. And I was like, it's arranged marriage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You can't
Yeah.
I mean, it works out sometimes. They wind up loving each other, but for the most part,
it was good. It was good to see him grow because he was like he cares for her, but he's not in love with her. He's in love with the redhead, and he told always been. Like they go to see like a mummy's curse, like so like the state is doing a thing on they open up the pharaoh's tomb, and then like the whole town gets sick because like all the Beatles comes out, and they was like, we need you to come there now. I was like, what? Why me? What happened? And it was like, this is it's a pharaoh curse. Then his fiance gets sick with it, so then he has to go. He was like, oh, I really want to go find out and find the right flower, and then from there he finds like the white gorillas of the sand and stuff like that. The CGI was kind of lacking. You could tell from because they had like gorillas in a cave,
right?
And they were like protectors of this plant that they would use, that they would need to fix his wife. But it's good. Like it breaks off in the story. The stories, the acting, it's really good. I had it not dubbed, but you can get it in Netflix to an English version. And even if you bootleg it, you can get it in an English version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the thing. You can find it, and then sometimes they'll have an English setup for it. Okay. So it's there. It's really good. Like it's six 1-hour joints. It's actually good.
To the point,
they all intertwine. Yeah, because he has to get rid of the girl at the end. Like she's starting to kill everybody and do everything, and you can see it. It's really good. It's interesting. I like it, and everything like ties together. Like saving one myth fixes this, that fixes that. Then he sees his his village, and his brother dies because another girl who got raped in the village, and the father didn't want the bad stigma of the girl getting raped, so he killed his daughter. But now she comes back and kills the men in the village. You know what I'm saying? No matter, even if they had nothing to do with it, So yeah, it's wild, man. It was wild. It was good though. It was good. And he's going around place to place saving people. While the girl is still tormenting him, and like she's saving him from other demons. He was like, oh man, how come they didn't? How come this demon didn't do it? And then you see her sitting there, and it's like, okay, like is she gonna help him, or she still wants him to be?
Just her.
Yeah. It was really good. It was like, so it was good. It was good.
That's good. So this is like, was it like? Would you compare like maybe a thriller, horror? Like what kind of category?
It's a thriller. It's got some scary like pop out joints.
You sure Netflix? I'm looking for it.
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, Paranormal. It's good.
Okay. I'm looking for it. All right. But that's the greatest thing about. I always tell people with Netflix, like especially when you're dealing with foreign films, they dub them in English. All of them they don't, but the majority of them they do.
They had the same voice actors do the English part, so it doesn't change because they talk in English too. So like when he's talking to her a lot, he's speaking in English, and you can see that everything. Then he goes to the Arabic. You know what I'm saying? When he's talking to like his brother, sometimes in and out between the sisters and stuff like that. Or sometimes the sisters, they make it. It's good. It seems like they had them do their own voiceovers.
Okay.
So that's a plus too. You know what I'm saying? So you don't like switch or miss anything when you go straight voice. It was good. It was really good. Like the acting was really good. If they boost the CGI, they give it a bigger budget. Oh, it's great. But it's just enough point. It's 6 episodes. It's great. An hour something each. Good.
So you think we're looking for a season 2 coming up?
They're probably gonna do a season 2.
Okay.
Season 2, if it gets a little more action or a little more detail, to be better. I was like, yeah, but I can see like if they slow roll like a little bit on this, they'll drop the ball. I was like, don't expand no episodes. Usually it's done from like a European thing, so they're gonna keep a 6-episode run. So I was like, but it's good. It actually surprised me. It was really good. I was like, oh man. I was like, I liked how he played this character because he was just like, I really don't want to be here, but and he was just like Nelly, like he was walking in the middle of the street. And he was like, whatever's law, whatever's happen's going to happen. And, this it's always a rule or a reason, And he was like, he kind of knew, like, this shit ain't going to affect me. Everybody else kept getting affected by something else around him. Like, the dude got hit with the mummy's curse was one of the other dudes there. And it was like, how are you alive? Everybody else in the same room was dead. So it was like, yeah. He was like, I gave him my cigarette, so I didn't smoke it. Or something like that. Like, he just kept making it out. You know, so it was good. It was
I'm
really good.
trying to see what the budget for it was. I can't find it.
It was definitely overseas. It was done
does
over
say
there.
it was set in the 1960s.
Yeah.
It says it's packed with mystery, suspense, adventure of paranormal leading Dr. Rifat.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, gave it a 8.3. Sounds really good though.
It's good. It's
I'm
a
gonna
good
check
run.
it out because I need something to watch after I finish doing going over the ones I'm watching and trying to catch up.
It's good. It's like you could binge it straight through. It's good.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna check that out. Make sure I look for this. And again, like I said, Netflix, you can start. Again, it's in English or multiple language. If you don't speak English or Arabic, there are other languages that Netflix runs it under or caption.
Yeah.
If that's what you like, and you can get over that. I'm definitely gonna. I should be finished with what I'm watching now.
Okay.
So I'll jump over and give that a tail.
Good.
All right, so since we're talking about redheads, let me bring this one up first. Since we're talking about Netflix, this has been out for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
Didn't want to watch it, but then again, I was like, you know what? Let me give it a chance and see. So this is the Queen's Gambit. Takes effect in obviously in old days too. I don't think it's the 60s, 70s. I'll get it for you.
It's got to be around that time, I think.
So pretty much this is about a young lady who is chess whiz. I'm trying to get it, see if I go here. Where is it set here? All right, so it stars, because she has a weird-ass name. So this takes part in the 60s also, 1960s.
Okay.
I remember her mother in one episode, her stepmother, sent her to the store to buy a pack of cigarettes. So back in those days, you were able to do that. Oh, man. So, again, this takes effect in the 1960s. Again, this is a young lady. It starts off with the death of her mother. Her mother pretty much turns around, tell her to close her eyes, and run smack into a truck.
Oh, she killed herself.
Yes, she did. It was something about this young lady from the start, because like I said, little girl didn't have a scratch on her, and everybody else is pretty much dead. Mm-hmm. So her life really takes a turn other than her mother's death. And you see a couple of flashbacks where they try to give you a little history of her mother and her father, where you can see her mother had mental issues.
Okay.
Some severe mental issues. She needed to be on some serious medication. And the father who wanted to be a part of her life, but the mother didn't, so he moved on, and he didn't want anything to do with his daughter. Just before the mother killed herself, she went to the father, and you can see he started another family already.
Yeah.
And he didn't want anything to do with his own daughter. So that was the night where, she pretty much tried to, I guess the mother knew she was going to kill herself. She couldn't take it anymore. And you see her doing little things like taking all her clothes off, going in the water, look like she's trying to drown herself. But she swam this long distance. So that was the night where she tried to, give her daughter back to the father. He didn't want anything to do with her. Was the night she crashed into the moving truck. Wow. So she goes to this orphanage, and again, this is the 1960s, y'all. She runs into an orphanage where they're pretty much giving the kids tranquilizers.
Wow.
So this is where her addiction starts at 9 years old.
Oh, so she's an addict. Okay.
She's an addict at 9 years old. And she happens to go down to the basement, and she sees the janitor playing chess.
Mm-hmm.
And she's infatuated with it. And mind you, they have her taking tranquilizers. These are kids now, orphan kids. And there's another character that I love. It's a black girl. She's calling everybody crackers, and she's saying suck cock and all this other stuff. Black girl's hilarious, man. But, she's taking this, and she's infatuated with the game.
Okay.
And she eventually convinces the guy to teach her the game. But she's watching him make moves with the pieces.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to play chess. He's showing her very slowly, and within her going down there, I would say a couple of weeks, she's creaming him.
Okay.
But again, she doesn't know. She's learning that what each piece does.
Gotcha.
She doesn't know the spaces or what they're called. But eventually, again, he teaches her, but she's on this medication, and she's up at night feeling all nice and good off these tranquilizers, and she's staring at the ceiling, and she's doing the moves in her head in the season. And this is how she gets good at beating people. And it got to the point to where he brought his, I guess, someone that he respected on, who was in charge of a high school.
Yeah.
To come and test her, and she creamed him also. And what they wanted to do is they put her against both of them at the same time, which a lot of the pros do to see how good people are, and she creamed him.
Wow.
So he invited her to go to the high school to play against the high schoolers, and she creamed all of them. And the one that was supposed to be the best, she killed him in what they consider 20 moves, which is impossible. And what happens is in the 60s, they get wind of what they're doing to these kids, and now they prevent them from getting the green pill, which she loved.
Right.
And she would save them up.
Yeah.
And sometimes she'll take 10 at a time.
Damn.
Sometimes, it's like she was just fully, like, the black girl showed her and taught her to save them. Sometimes save you get a better effect or whatever, and she's just... So they take the green ones from them, and she's going through withdrawal. So she gets a screwdriver to break the lock. She finally gets into the room with them. She downs about 30 of them and stuffs another 50 in her pocket. And as she's getting caught coming out of the room with them, she has the whole entire jug, but she's so fucking high that she drops it, and she's in a coma, pretty much in a coma-like state. So she was good for a while. And then they kind of fast forward to where this character here, where they have her playing a 15-year-old.
Okay.
And the greatest thing I love about this character, she's originally blonde. And it's hard to get an original blonde to look original redhead.
Yeah.
And she played it off real good. She was able to play the young character and obviously enter her 26, 27s, I think not even that young, as the movie continued to goes on.
Okay.
So she's getting adopted. She's 17. They made her say she was only like 13, 14, 15.
Oh, wow.
So they would adopt her.
Yeah.
And the family that adopted her was a family where the husband was gone all the time. He was a salesman. And the mother was there all by herself.
Yeah.
And they was like, well, hey, let's adopt a child to where you don't really have to raise a child. They could kind of like fence for their own. But it will keep the mother company while the father was off doing his job or whatever.
Yeah.
The mother was alcoholic.
Oh, my God.
And she was a pill junkie herself.
Oh, my God.
Which set the girl off when she actually had to go to the pharmacy in the 60s to get her mother's pills, and she started stealing the green pills.
Then back to the
which
pills.
she knew was tranquilizers from the mother. And the school she was attending didn't have a chess club, but when she found out that there were tournaments that she could enter to make money. Obviously, you're dealing with an addict mother, and she tells the mother that if she enters these contests, she can win all this money. First contest she enters, she creams everybody. Now, again, she's this genius. She's just going off of like more of instinct and the books she's read. She's never really played like
against anybody
that really taught her anything.
Yeah.
But she's going against respected members, and she's freaking creaming them.
Yeah.
But she's making all this money. So her mother's calling her out of school. She has mono. She has the flu.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? She's coming up with all the excuses
Straight
in the
addicts.
world.
Yeah.
Right. All the excuses in the world to where she can get her daughter to win all these contests, to get all this money, and they're staying in fancy hotels. She's allowing the girl to drink beer, martinis, because she got the money raking in.
Wow.
And she just let her, and like this girl is taking a beer like she was drinking water.
I'm sure.
Right. So what happens is the mother passes away, and she just spirals. She doesn't know how to feel, how to love, and she has a kind of weirdness to her, but she's attractive. So obviously she's attractive. She's in a world where we don't really have really great looking individuals.
Okay.
And I love the cast of it. You know, even though it's a movie, they didn't bring these great looking chess guys. No, you had dudes with pimples. You know what I mean? They stayed within that realm. Now, you may have someone who was, you know, somewhat attractive, but they made him look bummy with the brush mustache and the fucked up hair.
Yeah.
So it was good. So what happens is eventually she fights off her addiction.
Okay.
And she goes against this Russian guy who's the best in the world, and he creams her the first time they played. But that's when she had one of her relapses, and he creamed her.
Okay.
And she spiraled. She's, you know, literally drinking wine bottles like it's water consistently. And then the black girl, her friend from the orphanage, shows up, and she never called her by her name. She always called her White Cracker. She always called her White Cracker, but it was more lines that these two looked at each other like sisters.
See, they never showed any of this in the motherfucking thing.
Yeah, they don't. You
just
just see this.
It would have got me a little more if they showed some of that.
Right.
Just some of it.
Yeah, but when you watch it and they bring us in this on, and the black girl saves her pretty much from spiraling, showing her love and respect. And again, she kicks the habit, and then she, you know, her main focus is to beat this guy in Russia.
Okay.
But you know, what's kind of funny is her being so intelligent as she was, she knew eventually she would go to Russia, that she had to learn how to speak it. So she's in an elevator with the Masters champion and 3 of his underlings, and they're talking hella shit about her.
I'm sure.
You know what I mean? And when she goes to Russia and they're doing their conference, she puts off about everything that they talked about her, and the guy realized she spoke Russian. So it was cute. It was fun. You had a great laugh, and you had some sadness in there with her mother dying again from aneurysm, and the father eventually disappeared. Okay. He's living his own life in another state.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, you know, hey, just say you can have the house, just keep paying the mortgage. And then once he finds out how much money she's making, he wants the house back. So he buys, this goes to show you people now. She buys the house back from him for $7,000. 1960s, y'all. It's 60s.
Yeah, inflation.
So, you know, it just, the great I love about it, he showed the struggle, and they didn't hide these orphanage and these things that these kids were going through, and addiction, and, you know, as many people loved her, wanted to be a part of her. All she thought and dreamed and slept was chess.
Okay.
And, you know, her being attractive, she didn't really see it as that. She just was focused. But she fought back, and she creamed it, and she started to learn that there's life after chess.
Gotcha.
And there's more to chess.
Gotcha.
So it's a good movie. Series. It doesn't draw anything off. Every episode has great content. It's going to keep you laughing. It's going to make you sad. But the struggles that individuals have to go through. And I thought the black girl was done. And we always going to give y'all spoilers. But the fact that they brought her back to save her.
Yeah, that was cool, because I was like, damn, they just got the black girl for the teacher how to be high. Nigga, fuck out of here.
That black girl had me dying. I swear to goodness, every morning, she's like, good morning, Cracker. She never called her by her name. And, you know, they had that little spat, and she was like, you know, I am never, and she called her one time by her name, and she was like, shit, all I was White Cracker bitch, you know?
That's cool.
Right, but the love they had for each other.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is the young lady, and she looked at her as a sister.
That's cool.
You know, and she went back to the orphanage afterwards when she realized, found out that the guy who got her started passed away, but she was so fixated on her drugs and stuff that she never
paid attention.
Reached back out to him. And to enter her first tournament, she needed $5. She didn't have it.
Yeah.
She wrote him to send her $5 to enter it, and that she would send him $10 back, and she never did. And it broke her. So it may look like it's about this and that, and that's why you see the pills on the chest. You see the different kind of wine and liquor. This young lady goes through it, and she comes out at the end on top. And this is something like I can watch again.
Okay. You think it's going to be a season 2?
I hope not. No, I mean...
It was like one and done. It was just like a limited series.
I feel that. I mean, you could do it. But the fact that, like, she fought her addiction throughout the course.
Yeah.
And she came on top.
Yeah.
And even though, like, when she was in Russia, they tried sending her drinks. And
Because they knew it would distract.
Right, and one time she went to Mexico,
Yeah.
and need a prescription in Mexico. It's a little 15-year-old, high as a kite, drunk as shit, creaming everybody. But in the elevator, Russians was like, she's a drunk.
Yeah.
She's this, she's that, and things starting to hit her. But the fact that she fought, she beat the master in Russia.
Okay.
And she gained control of her life. I think you would leave that. Don't do a season 2.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't do it.
Okay. I mean, I hear you. Good. I didn't know it was gonna be that good. See, they didn't explain.
They didn't either, and this is why it took me so long.
They showed her going to
to actually
the
watch
chess match.
Yeah, it's just like.
And I was like, okay. Any other reviewer I heard talking about it didn't mention the trials that she went through. The black friend. I think I heard somewhere. I think I saw some type of scene with a black girl saying that, but I didn't relate the two, to this. And I was like, they missed out because if they sold it like that, I think it would have been a little more enticing to certain people.
Yeah, put maybe a second trailer or something like
that.
that.
I thought it was gonna be like a Bobby Fischer.
No.
Where it was just like, all right, the kid just played chess. That's all he do is play chess.
Done that.
He can't even speak. All he do is play chess. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, you got a female Bobby Fischer or something like that. And I'm like, that's why I was like, yeah, I'm not watching
you get to see her growth as, the first
That's
time
good,
she
yeah.
had sex and, she didn't really understand
what was going on.
What was on it. It was supposed to be pleasurable. Yeah. So the girl pretty much was on her own since she was like 16.
Yeah.
Until she was able to gain focus again. So definitely check this out, y'all. It's fun. It's exciting. It gets sad, but it's joyful. But it really goes to show you, like, damn, I didn't grow up in the 60s. Thank God. Yeah. Shit. Literally giving these kids tranquilizers.
That shit was rough.
Yeah, stringing fucking 9-year-olds.
You got to remember, there was no social media and news didn't move like it did now. You pissed. They already know what you're doing. Back then, there was a whole bunch of motherfuckers that didn't know what was going on outside the world.
No.
Yeah.
Like, to see that 9-year-old go through withdrawal, that shit ain't a good fucking scene, man.
And that was the only one. That was
What I mean, this bitch was chewing when she finally got a hold of that jar again. Yeah. She was chewing them shits like gummy bears.
Yeah.
And stuffing her pockets trying to stash.
Yeah, like, well, these for later.
Yeah, I mean, and then finally shit hit her. She was done.
They told me to save.
Yeah. Black girl was fucking with her with that shit, boy. That shit was funny. Yeah. She brought the comedy in. So good script, great casting. Keep it up.
Good.
All right, so I want to go over this one real quick. So we all know House of Cards has been out forever. We all know the main character who, pretty much ran the entire show. He's always been a great actor from The Usual Suspects. I don't even think this man has ever been in a bad movie, to be honest with you. What was the other movie he did? With Russell Crowe.
Kaiser Sose, but that's Usual Suspects.
Yeah, it was Usual Suspects. It was.
He's been a lot of shit. He's always been a bad guy. He was in oh my god.
It was the one with Russell Crowe.
He was in Driver. He was in Baby Driver. He was in
gosh.
He was Baby Driver on
Seven.
Yes, he was in Seven.
He's always played those creepy roles.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see it how this last season, which I'm glad when they did it last season, they wanted to kind of end it on a particular note.
Okay.
When they got rid of him. And when he went through his little court situation, I ain't trying to say his name because he went through the shit he did.
In real life.
Yeah. All right. But you knew he couldn't come back, but they wanted to kind of end the show. So they wrote him out, obviously. They killed him off. And you wanted to see, I personally wanted to see how they were going to go with it. Because Francis always talked to the camera. Yeah. And that was his little sidestep, and everything around him would freeze. And he'll go to his little monologue. And even if he got up, he'll sat back down, and it never missed a beat. Yeah. And I love that about it. And him being such a phenomenal actor to hold that entire show with everything else going around, I had to see if the show can last. Could you give me a great send-off?
Okay.
I'm up to episode 6. I didn't finish it. Mm-hmm. So far, there are some things I can nitpick on, but for the most part, I like it.
Okay.
Now, it's not on the level with Francis was still there. Because now the wife is talking to the camera, and you're like, it's not the same. Like, she can't monologue like him.
You're asking her to fill big shoes.
Super.
That's like I'm drawing a blank, but the guy from the Blacklist. Excellent bad guy, excellent actor. You get what I'm saying? He was the voice of Ultron. He was something about his voice and the way his tone of
The way he
speech,
talks.
and his cadence, the way he pronounces all that stuff that draws you in. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like he's another one. If
Kevin
Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Wait, Kevin is this? Yeah,
No,
Kevin
that
Spacey.
was the one.
That's
we
Kevin
didn't
Spacey.
wanna make,
Yeah. If we had to replace this guy, I would love for him to join. We could have put him in and not skip a beat
at all.
Not skip a beat. You could have filled the same storyline. Be like, here you go. Now this is Frank. Now this is the guy. Their tone of voices, their speaking, their cadence, all that stuff.
James Spader.
James Spader.
I think you're actually right.
They're great.
Their presence.
Yeah,
and especially in the Blacklist when he goes on to his, I got the story about whatever, and he gets super serious real quick.
Yeah, that's my point.
I didn't even think about that.
You could throw him in, but I think he was doing the Blacklist at this
well,
time. When they were filming, I was like, yeah, they couldn't do it.
The fact that he's a executive producer.
That too.
That he owns a part of it now. But
yeah.
I think he still should have, with it being not it's not an every week episode type thing like the Blacklist. You feel like Netflix releases the whole thing. I thought damn. That
but you got to remember the last season was 2018. Probably when they started filming it, he was doing the Marvel. Had to be doing Age of Ultron somewhere, or whenever when they were recording this. Age of Ultron was what, 16 something. He was
16,
doing
17.
He was still doing the Blacklist, and I think something else he was doing too. But I know his schedule was probably like I couldn't. I'm sure somebody in the Netflix office was like, "Get me him." You know what I'm saying? And we'll just write him in, like we'll just same name, like nothing happened. This is the new guy. You know what I'm saying? And everything keeps going. But that would have been great. But I would have loved for them. I think, in all honesty, you're asking her to fill big shoes.
Super.
The rest of the cast is good, but they all played very well with him in it. They were good to mix with it. But they all played good around him.
Right.
How they say he brung everybody up. Not to say they're bad.
Right.
Not to say they're bad at all. I just think everybody fit in their place. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was noticed. Nobody overshadowed. But we knew if you took that key ingredient out, you get what I'm saying? It was like something off. You know what I mean? Like you're missing something's there off. She did an excellent job for what she had to do.
Right.
For what she had to do, she did an excellent job. I caught a couple of episodes myself, but I felt like you was like, it's not bad.
Was it too good casting? I mean,
with him?
I'm talking about for the because we always give people credit when they pick good casting. Could this been like you did it too well? Because when you go through the entire let's go to 5 seasons. Forget the 6th season. You go through the entire 5 season of House of Cards. The actors that they have traunched through there, we're talking about good actors, and he still overpowered them.
I think that's Kevin, though. That's just Kevin.
That's just him being that great of a.
That's just what he is. It's something about his presence that we look for. Like he's great as that main character. Because think about it, it was the same thing when you watch. I was gonna call that shit Kaiser Sose. Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We watching him tell a goddamn story.
That's all he was.
You see what I'm saying? And when they got off of the scenes that he was, and they went back to him and not narrating and stuff like, you get what I'm saying? We were interested in that cripple. You get what I'm saying? It was something, and I loved how they had the other actors around him that were just drawn to his story. Like the detective was like, yeah, oh yeah, the name is Dot on the board. Okay, yeah, I didn't even pay attention. He's that good. I don't think it's a thing of overcasting. No, I think he was
too good at it.
No, no, I don't think so. I think it was really, really good.
L.A. Confidential.
He was
That-
in LA
that
Confidential
shit
too,
was good.
and
Oh
he
my
stood out.
God.
He stood out in that
He
shit.
killed it.
He stood out in that.
He killed
But
it.
that's my point. It's like the movies were tailored, and the movies and TV shows were tailored to him.
Goodness, great.
You see what I'm saying?
The Negotiator. I forgot about that one.
Negotiator was real good.
Yes.
With him and that shit was real
Him
good.
and
Was that Denzel?
No,
No,
it was Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam Jackson, yeah, and he asked for him a negotiator for a negotiator. Yes.
Yo, I'm looking at this list.
If you want to go back and watch him, nigga, that's it.
Yeah, like Pay It Forward, K-Pax. The guy is a phenomenal actor, and I think you said like I'm
It's
thinking
like
I'm
the shit
actually
is
like
tailored to him.
it did too good of like
No, it's like
casting him destroyed it.
it's like no, it's like I don't want to say it is, but it's like when the dude writes a role, it's like yeah, this one for him. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like if we can't get him, let's call James Spader.
I do think he was executive producer in this also.
Yeah, I think he was too, because that was the thing about him getting him off. I definitely think that some of these roles are like, I don't want to say it again, but not just tailored to him, but that's the reason why he can do it. And everybody around him is not a supporting actor. Well, they're supporting actors, but they play very well into his style, into the story. Could she handle the shoes? Yeah, she could handle the shoes.
Right, she was a great actress. She
Were we
fit
going to
the
take it
role.
the same?
Right.
No, we weren't going to take it the same.
Well, not only that,
Yeah.
because they always pit her off as the bitch, the
Right.
non-appreciative wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who always was headstrong at the wrong fucking moments. And then they set off, she didn't want to pardon him. She still didn't do it. She wanted to do shit her way. And then they go through that. And now all of a sudden, now they're trying to, obviously they ended it. I'm up to episode 6. I didn't finish it yet. But, I'm looking at, this one powerful family. And I'm like,
It lacks in the story. It's like what would we really have gotten?
Yeah.
But that's why I said like, damn, maybe that was part of the negotiations. If I leave for whatever reason, you can't replace me. We don't know. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, I would love to see somebody jump in and see where the story went. And Spader's the only guy I'm thinking of that could have held a candle. But I don't know. I think it's done excellent. I'm happy they didn't like reboot it or try to redo it over.
like you said, it's move on.
House of
you
Spades
could come
is
out
on.
with something different.
I don't want to see nothing different that's similar to.
Well, because they did Madam President for a while, and that was good. Then it kind of like, and then the last season they kind of like, perk back up because she is a phenomenal actress.
Yeah.
Like her role and her style, she really, fit that role, and she was overpowering. Even though they had a lot of great actors and actresses in that,
Now,
she
see,
was just so powerful.
Her?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the thing when you throw somebody in that spotlight, whoever's writing the script or the people writing the story or whatever, and now they may have to tailor fit the thing around your acting style.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're gonna be a powerhouse, even if he's the main lead of the story. You're gonna always be that powerhouse. You may steal a scene from wherever somebody come in. So we get to see a lot of that. I do like it. I think it's gonna be a shock when you catch the end.
I'm gonna check it out. I want to finish it. I like so far so good. I'm liking
It's
it.
good. Yo, it's
but,
good.
Yeah, but
Did it live up?
Yeah,
No.
but I just want to see how it ends just to finish it, and then I'll start with the paranormal one. Check that out. But again, for you individuals who may or may not, again, this is on Netflix. Also, we'll have 6 seasons. I love the whole entire series. A lot of different ways, and I love how eventually he would become the president, but they pretty much played with it the way they
Back and
played
forth,
with it.
yeah.
It came out real good, and something you would watch. You would be entertained. You got multiple seasons, and it'll give you opportunity to like super binge, and you won't be disappointed. Now, as far as the last one, I like it. It's pretty good. I don't know how it's gonna end, but for the most part, I don't think it would suck.
Yeah. I watched it. I came into it late. Like it was like on season 2 when I popped into it. But yeah, it was like a better Scandal to me. Then I was on
That
TV.
was fucking horror. I refuse to watch that shit.
Again.
Now Olivia is like, get the fuck out of here.
Again, when I went left, I was like, Shauna just forgot how to write. She was like, oh, nigga, I got nail show.
Well, I think she had some other shit going on,
Of course.
other place and elsewhere, so she forgot about this.
Of course.
And, you know, because
But
Olivia
now she
held it down.
Now she writing for Netflix. So I would love to see her do a House of Cards, Scandal, a better one that she can do R-rated. I would love to see her do that.
Nice.
And if she can get the people, it don't necessarily have to be around Olivia or, I mean, whoever she put in there. But I would love to see her gather the right folks and do something like that, because now it can be R-rated. She ain't got to be held back by ABC, you know, to
True.
push the limit, whatever it is.
I would like that. I would like
Yeah.
that. I mean, I don't know. How to Get Away with Murder. They had its ups and downs, but, you know, what's her name? She's a phenomenal actress. She held that show down. But
That's another strong one.
give me something, but play with it.
But
I want to see you do something other than that politics stuff. You could give me something else with the great writing and everything else you did before. Because you had the hospital one, which pretty put you on the map.
well, that's ending. So I think most of her shows end. Well, How to Get Away with Murder is done, right?
I hope so, please.
So it's probably coming up done. Grey's Anatomy, this is the last season, I believe. Scandal's over already.
Thank God.
And I think the other one that she had with him is gonna maybe done after 2 seasons or 2 more
Well,
seasons.
maybe she wants to like.
But no, she was done with ABC. She was like, I'm going to write with Netflix in
So
them.
maybe she's trying to finish everything up and then go over here.
Yeah,
Now,
over
I don't mind
Disney,
you.
man.
I don't mind you doing your woman power stuff, but keep giving us the great writing and stuff. And you know, I'm gonna watch it. You know, I think she's phenomenal at what she does. You know, always want to put women in power. I don't have a problem with that.
She need to write for power. Because them niggas need a whole new
Is it
setup.
this?
My God.
Is it this week or next week? It's supposed to come back.
I think next week.
Is it next week?
I think, yeah. Like, man.
I mean, she can save it. They need it.
Ghost ain't come back yet? In the Ghost thing?
Please do, nigga. Like, need something. That shit is bad.
Niggas having to say, it's like, ooh, he's right.
We're going to talk about it because, you know, we trying to help
Nigga.
y'all out. We'll watch it, but,
Nigga.
Lord have mercy. That shit need to be saved. Queen of what's name is better than that shit.
Queen of what? Queen of the,
I forgot the little Spanish.
people
young
watch that joint?
lady. They prolong the fuck out of it.
I be sitting there like this close to watch. I'm like, ain't shit else on. I'm like, I
I
can't.
mean, it's entertaining, but I think they're prolonging it, and it's a sad thing.
What's it, like 3 seasons now?
I think it's four or
Fuck,
5.
yeah, I was like, nigga,
They're prolonging it.
and they
You know
selling
what I mean?
drugs, right? Because I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
nigga, you gotta.
I know the way she's doing it, she's a genius. But the way she's doing it and keeping it tight, it lets you know how she can be getting attacked from the outside. So it's not like she's this super, you know what I mean, the way they do it. I just think they got to come to a conclusion sooner or later.
I hope so.
You know, because you're stringing this along. All right, so, you know, hey, check this out. It's not issue bad.
Nah, it's
All
not
right,
bad.
so we want to end y'all with this. We want to end you with this. So you're looking at it. AMZ is owned by China, Butterfly. So they're keeping AMC alive.
Yes.
AMC is getting over
Yes.
now with you A-list members. With though, you know, you get 3 movies a week. They keep bringing out old movies that you saw before that were, I would say, that were, you know, hits.
Okay.
Like right now, there's Die Hard, the very first fucking one.
Damn, they got that bad?
That's how bad niggas is hurting.
Nigga, they might as well do home videos. Nigga, fuck that.
Niggas is hurting.
Yo, just hook your video recorder to the joints. Like, god damn.
So what they're doing now, you have Die Hard, you have Elf, you have Gremlins, nigga. You know what I mean? It's bad.
And they still charging regular movie prices?
Regular movie prices. Nigga.
Nah, my nigga, no.
Regular movie prices.
No.
They're trying to sneak newer movie here and there. All right, so
Didn't the
it's when
Creds come out? Like,
Huh?
Didn't you go see the Creds or something?
The
new
Creds.
joints?
I mean, it's Disney. It was good. I liked it.
I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm
Yeah.
just like, I know somebody said that new joint had came.
Yeah,
Because they got like
Creds.
3.4 million or something.
Yeah,
14 or
it was good. It was good.
Oh,
I liked
man.
it. It was funny. It was entertaining. Well written. Characters came back. Nicholas need money, so he ain't going nowhere.
I'm sure.
I just want to give you just an example of coming soon at AMC. 20th anniversary of Crouching Hidden Tiger.
Come on, nigga. Come on.
Yeah. They got Broadway shows, nigga.
Come on, nigga.
They're re-releasing Wonder Woman 1.
You said Wonder Woman 1.
Yeah, the first one. There are no movies in here that are coming out any kind of good. The only thing that they are releasing is Wonder Woman. Christmas Day.
The new one.
The new one.
So that is going to AMC theaters.
That is going to AMC. But this is why we're having this conversation today, people. All right. So, shout out to Warner Brothers. It's probably one of the only credits I'll ever give y'all motherfuckers. They fixed AMC ass. So, because HBO Max is owned by Warner Brothers,
Yeah.
Butterfly again for you. You got your Prime membership, so you're gonna be able to watch Coming to America 2, and you also have HBO, so you have HBO Max. So, what they decided to do at Warner Brothers, they are going to release it to AMC at the movie theaters, but they're also going to release it on a streaming platform the same day. So, for you guys who don't feel like going to the movie theaters, surrounded by a bunch of people, all these guys wiping down the seats, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, what they said is, we're going to get both sides of the coin movie. We're going to release it on our platform, and we're going to allow AMC to release it, which I think is a stab at Disney. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's. I don't want to say a stab at Disney.
You
but
don't think so?
I think it's to compete with Disney.
I think they're taking over.
Because Disney said they made money off of Mulan. That was trash.
It did, but
I'm not even going to say trash, but people paid $30 for it.
Additional on top of
top of your joint,
but they
and
can't-
now it's free.
They can't go to the well twice, nigga. That shit was so garbage, they fucked themselves.
But they knew it was trash.
But here's the thing: if they would have did the right thing and released Black Widow,
No, nigga, they would have lost.
no. If you release, all right,
They would have.
you did the math, Jeff. You did the math when you
Look.
said how much money that they made. They made hundreds of millions of dollars off of Mulan.
Yes.
What they would have made billions off of the Black Widow, and then released Mulan the next month for $30. It could have made both hits.
All right. So when Mulan came out,
Right.
Well, what's AMC's rival? Regal. Regal.
Yeah.
All right. Regal didn't shut down completely yet. So when Mulan came out, there was a fighting chance argument. Yo, put it. Well, I forgot what month that was. Was it September? Was it? I don't know. When the fuck? When did it is? Whatever month it was. So there was an argument of you can put it out in national theaters and the mom and pops, the few mom and pops that are out there, plus the two big boys,
Right.
AMC and Regal. Whatever, and split the take, because that's the deal. They split the take, and then the take gets low after the 8 weeks or some shit like that, whatever it is. You know, that's why they usually don't show the new. Well, usually movies will keep coming out, but that's why they don't continue to show. So, like, I don't know how much money they're going to get off the not Bad Boys. Whatever the old AMC is showing,
Right.
They're keeping most of that profit to them. Just the ticket sales. So that's why I said, wow. They're not even giving a sale to come in there. I can see watching Gremlins or whatever old shoe for like $2 just to get the fuck out of the house.
Because I am an A-lister.
But not at
tickets-
fucking 12.
The
nigga.
tickets might be on sale or whatever, but I don't know because like my ticket is free.
Yeah,
I'm an A-lister. I pay it. You
Look,
know?
I'm not paying $12 to watch a motherfucking 480 blown up on a high def screen. 480p, nigga.
The Gremlins is
Fuck
from
out of
the
here,
80s, nigga. Like,
nigga. No,
you can only boost that fucking
Shit,
quality
nigga.
for so motherfucking much.
niggas gotta come and put a new projector in this shit. Like, yo, we got the whole.
gonna
Yeah.
Ain't no more disc for that shit, nigga.
Like, yo, oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no, I don't get it. So besides that, when Mulan popped, so there was that argument, but
I want my money.
nobody was really doing the movies. A lot of governors weren't open movie theaters nationwide. It was only certain states. I get the argument. Yo, we got this brand new platform. We got over a couple of million of subscribers. At $30 a pop, we gonna at least make back. You know, we split zero. We go back to zero at least.
They doubled
on the worst.
They definitely doubled what they put
Yeah,
out.
they put it back because it all came in house. That $30 went directly to their bank account. They didn't have to split it.
Yeah,
15 for you, 15 for me. Nope, they didn't have to do any of the splits or wait for the money to come in. That shit hit same day. Your shit went through. Plus, we got your $12.99 for the month. Whatever it is, you get what I'm saying? So it was no big loss. HBO. Now, this is the thing. We said, wow, a lot of us just paid to watch hard garbage. I know you got heat. Wonder Woman, the Universal, the Fast and Furious flicks, whatever else they got.
I got the list of the heat they got coming up.
So we know you got heat. Like, we know the rest of the Disney got heat. They ain't give us the heat. They was like, you know what, I dipped this in butter. Just taste that.
Like when May did with the sword off his elbows.
Exactly. Just to see how it goes. But now the play field is different. AMC is the only big boy that's national.
Only boy.
Only big boy that's national. Yeah, because they're getting
being
paid by
China.
And China waiting for the payday when they open back up.
It's coming. Because they know that the serum is coming.
Yeah, but you know what kills me? I think they're going to raise the price, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah. And that's what's going to kill me. So I'm like, I'm not paying $30 to sit in this motherfucking seat, nigga, and I ain't even get popcorn yet, nigga. I ain't even get popcorn yet, nigga. I ain't even get
$30 to go see Black Widow.
Nigga,
come on, Nate. I'm
gonna have to hit that exit door and be that nigga.
I got you.
Sitting there like, yo. Yeah. Like, now I paid for this one. I'm right next to these niggas. I paid for this one.
Hey, listen. Hey,
like,
they do the 6 feet. So if
I
you're
know.
not buying the tickets at the same time, they always space it out.
Nigga, don't worry about it.
Is open no matter. Come on in.
We three together. Don't worry about it. I know this nigga. He cool. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying, like, when it comes down to it's a release, so that's what I said. They saw them get money. They said Warner Brothers was dealing with their financiers, meaning the people that they borrowed the money from to deal with to put the movies out. What it was with them, and which is like a lot of places, and Disney too. Don't get it twisted. The interest rate was getting high.
Woo.
So you forget it's like a loan. They like, no problem. Put that shit out in 2025, nigga. You gonna owe us, the movie, besides being $200 million to make, you gonna owe us $500 million by that time, is, whatever it is, and you're not even breaking even. You just paid us back. So it breaks down to that, but they saw them. If I put Wonder Woman out, they didn't say a price yet, did they?
No, they didn't put a price out yet.
Well, take heed.
From what they putting out, as long as you have HBO Max, you'll be able to see it.
So it's a free boy.
It's a free boy.
So now, whoa! Look how that shit is crazy. Because they're not charging you upsell. This shit is already on AT&T phones for free.
This is why I said they jugging Disney.
I don't know. See, now I can't believe the rumors of the interest. Because I'm like, nigga, y'all giving half that shit for free? Period. Disney know they get bootlegged. That's why they said $30 for the first couple of mil. So they knew they were going to take a loss. You see what I'm saying? It's like, we got 12 million subscribers. 4 million may pay for it off the rip because they got little babies. You see what I'm saying? Out of that 4 million, is that enough? Sure was. You get what I'm saying? We hit the 4 million. How much do we need to be profitable? Warner Brothers got the same thing too. But now I'm sitting here looking like, I don't know how many. A lot of us got HBO Max, but nigga, if it's a free boy without hitting us with an extra, because whatever you put in AMC or the mom and pops out there, you're gonna get half back. I don't know how much money you gonna make, because that shit going straight
free. I'm not sure yet.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's gonna be free. There's no way it's gonna drop on the same day. Cause nigga, why you gonna go watch? Why you gonna go pay? You like yo
But that's the one
on
second.
Christmas? Like nah. Let me let me fire up the old fire stick. Get this shit crackling. Like no. Like it's what I'm saying. I don't think it can be free, dude. They will lose.
So I'm
Now
looking at
it may
now,
not be $30.
They're pushing it as releasing in theaters, streaming exclusively on HBO Max, December 25th. Subscription stream, no extra charge. So
No extra fucking.
I'm reading it right now. No extra charge. So it costs $14 a month to have HBO Max. And I want to say this also now.
That shit's scary.
Me and my partner is good at not paying for shit.
That yeah, nigga. But
Now I've been trying to find the reunion of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I can't find it.
somebody put that shit up there. I was like, yo.
HBO Max. They on HBO Max, and
No, I'm saying somebody put that shit on the stream. I don't know.
For some reason, HBO Max got in a couple other ones I tried to look up.
Here's what I was thinking, and this is sort of a side note walk. I was like, remember Quibi? We all laughed at them niggas.
Niggas, that shit was trash. Yeah, you can't find this shit anywhere.
Trash it may be. I said the only asset they really had was their encryption and encoding, where you couldn't really just watch it on digital stream. You could watch it, but you really had to take it out of your device while it was on T, or if you on, you know what I'm saying, and then record it somewhere in that middle process onto a box. You know what I mean, and then put that shit up. That shit was the most part. Did they sell that to them?
It might have.
If they sold that to them, you ain't got nowhere else to go.
Might have.
You see what I'm saying?
I put like this.
But then I know Disney will buy that bitch too. That shit ain't gotta be intellectual only them
Warner
only.
Brothers ain't selling to Disney. They can kiss the ass up for that.
I'm saying
understand
equipment.
the, the software, or whatever.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
did have that down on Smash, but I'm saying they're gonna release it on HBO Max, no extra charge. No extra charge. The same day it's being released in the movie theater. Now, I will say this. If you don't have... All right, so I'm a little stronger when it comes to this than Jeff. You put it in Adobe, I'm ready to go see it. It gives it a different feel.
It's got
Especially if it's an action movie, which this is.
So the point was made. Excuse me. I was watching somebody talk about it online too. And I'm going to steal their argument, which is a regular argument. You don't even need for stealing. Have you a regular house and you set up your living room, we're just calling it living room, whatever, with the proper stuff, you can get Dolby Close.
Absolutely.
We all know
Even
that.
just with that little sound bar.
A good sound bar, a good subwoofer, the newest LED, biggest, whatever the fuck it is,
Yeah,
4K.
you get the speakers in the corners, and they wireless now.
Get you a nice little recliner. You can get 90% close. You get what I'm saying? You can get 90% close and don't have to worry about a nigga talking. So like, yo, nigga, we watching the new Wonder Woman, nigga.
Excuse me.
Exactly.
See the head nigga going back for popcorn.
I gotta pay. Come on, nigga, it's the beginning. Like, fuck out of here. You know, you can get 90% close. That's what scares me. I'm not worried about it right now. But if this is the new trend, come summertime, I'm not going out the house.
Well,
I done bought a recliner. I done bought a motherfucking the sound bar with the subwoofer. I done invested in the new TV. You get what I'm saying? I got the 4K Ultra. Ooh. So now I'm streaming. If I'm getting a Verizon signal, I'm streaming.
Got that big old 70, 75 inch.
Yo, nigga, come on over, nigga. It's gonna be like Super Bowl. Yo, nigga, we showing Wonder Woman at 4:30. Do not be late, nigga. You will not be let in. bring your own snacks.
With the flashlight, the chicken tickets, nigga.
Exactly.
Scan in.
But so when you think about it, I said that's the real scary part. Now I don't know. I mean, once they get to finagle to see how this goes, but either this gives me two things. So I'll go back to your argument. Is this a stab at AMC? Now that you say it's no charge, yeah, it's a stab. I'm gonna be honest. You got all the crazy people who don't want to go out with the COVID shit, who love watching these movies. Will run out for Marvel or DC or whatever it is. They're not going. They're not going out because we're still in the middle of it. Fair enough. So here we go to two. You got the people like me with the options. It's Christmas Day. I'm not going to be with my family and shit because of COVID. I'm shut down. So Christmas morning. All right, open your gifts, whatever the fuck you doing. I'm waking up late. I got that option. Depending on how that weather is, if it's a motherfucking inch of snow out in that motherfucker,
Snow is
I'm
coming to the tri-state.
I'm staying the fuck home. Fuck that. If it's bone dry out that motherfucker and it's just like -3 below, I'm staying the fuck in. I just want you to know. So I'm just saying, people like me with an option, because I'm going to fire up. I'm going to hit the fire sticks. I'm going to hit the, you know what I'm saying? I got it on the TV. My TV good enough. Yo, and it's free $99. Who the fuck?
And you know how they
that
do
is gonna
when
be-
they, first 7 days free, sign up and then get rid of
They
it immediately.
still got that bargain going. If you have an AT&T service, you get a partner for 30 days free.
And just wait though. Wait till the movie about to come out. Don't get it before and shit.
Yeah, nigga. Make sure you
And then
make
your
sure you
shit
write
is
in those
up.
30 days. Nigga.
Start that shit at the 23rd, nigga, so you can get this.
Exactly.
So I just want to give you the heat
Yeah, go ahead.
that is coming out Warner Bros. This is why I say it's
Damn.
not just a stab at AMC. It's a stab at Disney. With the whole streaming platform and them pushing things. And then we're going to go through the list of movies that's coming out for 2021.
Yo,
All right,
you
so
know what's-
I'm not gonna go through all of them.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna
run
give
it
you
through.
the heat. Okay, so Judas and the Black Messiah. Now that movie looked good as a motherfucker.
That's the one with
That's the Black Panthers.
the Black Panther. Yeah.
Black Panther dude,
Like
Black
Fred Hampton's story or something like that, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, that shit looked good. They pushed that back to 2021.
Yeah.
HBO Max. Tom and Jerry for you individuals who love Tom and Jerry.
Kids, we
Godzilla
got you.
versus King Kong.
That right there. That's another one. That was a quick. Come on, that right there. That come on.
Space Jam's A New Legacy.
All right, another kids.
The Suicide Squad.
That one right there, because that one got the black boy in it. That's come on, man. That's what I'm saying. If they give you this shit for free, I don't know how much of this gonna be free. The first joint may be free, maybe like crack. Nigga.
I'm gonna say the
Go
best
ahead,
for
Fizz.
last. To me.
Go
I
ahead.
got one more, but the last to me is gonna be the best.
Go ahead.
All right. Matrix 4.
I can see it. I'm not itching.
All of them were pretty good.
They're good. It's not bad.
All
I'm
of
not
them
itching.
pretty good.
I'm not
Obviously,
itching.
the first one was
Yeah.
actually not Reload was crazy, nigga.
Yeah.
Reload.
Matrix Reloaded was
Crazy,
nice.
yo.
Yeah.
But the whole trilogy was good. You can't
Yeah.
say 4. All right, me to my heart, and I'm gonna download this shit before I leave here tonight. Doom, nigga, I'm done.
Oh yeah. That's them.
Nigga, I saw that trailer.
With the worm?
Nigga, my shit stood up. I was like, nigga, this is Doom. Michelle was like, what's that? I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, all I heard was Trejo and all that, the worms and shit. I was like, nigga, bro, don't play with me.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
we got good CGI in this shit now, nigga. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how much of this is gonna be free. How much they can give us free?
All right, so
And-
they're giving Wonder Woman for free.
That's
Now,
what I'm saying.
They might
Because Wonder Woman,
hit you back.
they were talking about it might be hot garbage. So there may be a lost leader here.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? It was like, okay, go take
I'm
it.
sorry. Well, I'm giving you one more for those old heads like us. Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's supposed to come back. Yes.
Can you do it right this time?
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
I hope so.
That's
Yeah, they better
coming
not
out.
fuck that up.
It's coming out. Oh, that's gonna be on. It's gonna be a Max. Let me go over the dates. We can continue. So, all right, y'all. So let's go over these dates real quick. Ones that I think July 15th, 2021. Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys. It's July 22nd. The 355. That's with the 3 women from different sides of the
Yeah.
bar. Let's see. February 12th, Kingsman. I like that.
That was good. Yeah, like the original joint, right?
Yeah,
They're supposed to go
February
back.
12th, Kingsman. Let's see here. Let's go over a couple of them. I saw Tom and Jerry is coming out March 5th. Let's see. Come on, give me some more. Tomb Raider 2. Please don't do it, people. Just stay home. They got the new...
No, you said stay home. Like, don't catch your TV on it, you know.
the new James Bond's coming out April 2nd.
That's them. Yo, they lost a lot of money not putting it. That's the one that put Regal out of business. They were dependent on that. They was like, I'll suck your
They
dick
would
for
save
that.
us. They were ready to say.
Damn.
A Quiet Place 2. Niggas, I want to see that shit so bad.
Yeah.
Because that first one was epic, nigga.
Yeah.
That last scene with the father, nigga, I was crying like, no. I'm saying, oh man. So, Quiet Place 2 is coming out April 23rd. And then like you got the May 7th, 2021, Black Widow.
Well, that's Disney.
I'm just going through all the movies that's coming
Okay, you
out.
just hitting the
But that just go to show you, Disney didn't have anything I mentioned worthy until May 2nd.
But we all forget they got the Disney Plus lineup they haven't released. That's all the TV shows, and they all go hand in hand with the movies.
That, right.
So
They
they said they couldn't put Black Widow out after the Avenger, the whatever, the black guy and the what's the name, the Winter Soldier joint.
Right.
And
all of its time.
yeah,
Okay,
So they need her. No, I'm sorry. They need what's the girl? The Wanda's Vision to start. Black Widow, and then they need all of them to go together. Like they gotta go in the series, or none of it don't make sense.
They on pause. But you
right,
wait
but she's starting. So we talking about they probably going to the TV shows will start in July, June, January. You get what I'm saying? So they're going to just roll.
Lead up to it. All right.
Right, but man, AMC is missing a lot of fucking money.
You got May 21st, which you got Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah.
You got Fast 9, May 28th.
The people waiting for that. That's a cross banger. People waiting for that one.
Yeah, you gotta keep watching them. All right, y'all. June 25th, Venom 2.
Oh, you can throw that one right in the garbage, nigga.
No,
thank you. No, thank you.
Don't see that. And I don't care what
you
nobody
can burn that
say.
motherfucker twice.
July 2nd, Top Gun 2.
Now that's gonna be a heater. That's a heater. I was supposed to hit this year. Yeah, that was gonna be a heater.
Oh my gosh, nigga, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Top Gun.
Shang-Chi, July 9th. You also got The Little Mermaid coming out July 9th. Purge 5, July 9th. I wish you would come out with all that shit in one weekend, nigga. Niggas is fighting. So they got some heat coming, people. They got some heat coming. Suicide Squad is in August. Let's see what else we got here. Candyman that
was supposed
pushed
to
back to August.
They pushed all that shit back, and all this stuff is already made. I just
Doom-
want y'all
Doom
people to know.
October, nigga. I
All
gotta
this
wait till October to see motherfucking Doom, nigga. That's like over a year, nigga. I'm pissed. And you showed me that clip in an Adobe with all that shit going on.
That was gonna hit this year, bro.
Yeah.
I was gonna hit this
with
year.
The dude from Frontier, Khaleesi dude.
Yeah.
He's Drummond. You know what I mean? I'm like, nigga, give me that.
So think about it. They just clearing the path. Damn, they moved all this stuff. So look, all this stuff is already made. So they're gonna be making season 3s and
they'll
remakes
be so
already.
Well stopped.
We
shit.
already good.
I didn't know Sherlock Holmes 3 is coming out.
Oh, is it?
Shit.
Okay.
December. So they got some heat coming out, people.
Yeah.
They got some heat coming out. So once they force us, I ain't lie, to take this motherfucking
COVID, the vaccine.
cure, and Jewish people, I know shot to y'all. Y'all can try that in my religion shit if you want. They're gonna send y'all niggas out off to the motherfucker because Jews got money, but white people still run this country. People don't get it fucked up.
Religion this nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Don't get it fucked up. Jews got money, but white motherfuckers is running this shit. I'm telling you that right now. They got way more money than them.
that's
It'll
nuts.
hit me like back in the days with polio.
Yeah.
All this other
You got
stuff
forced to take it.
where
Yeah.
you ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
To take it, and and I always said it. It kind of worked bad in the favor that a lot of the teachers are Jewish.
Yeah.
You want a career, right, bitch? You want a career? You're gonna be teaching your own motherfucking kids. I'm saying. So I don't think they can back out of it. So this time next year, I agree with Jeff. I think around March, April, it's going to be good to go. I think the first ones, I was talking to Michelle, and she works for one of the major businesses. So she was saying that they're getting Johnson's.
Yeah, they
And
already
they're getting
started.
the one from what's the Mortar?
Pfizer? Oh, no, Moderna.
Moderna. They're getting that one,
Moderna.
and they're getting Johnson's. Those are the two that they're getting.
Well, those are easier to transport. It's Pfizer with the we need negative
Yeah,
17
nigga,
below.
Pfizer, nigga, you done fucked up.
They
You
said
rushed
you
to get it.
They said you can't take that shit out for more than a minute
Yes.
without the shit
It's a wrap.
expiring.
No one's
I
spending,
said, bro,
no healthcare providers spending all that shit. And we already know most motherfuckers who got it is old, and they're gonna be shaking and trying to take it.
I said, yo, how do you give it to the patient? Or because does it go in at freezing temperature or does it go in at room temperature?
wish you
Because then
fucking
this
would.
shit is gonna be expired
Yes.
if the shit go a degree under.
It's a wrap. Just
I'm just asking for transportation because I know that shit when it comes up from the pharmacy to the doctor's room, that's usually about 2-3
dry
minutes.
ice on the
Nigga,
eyes
that-
for so long, nigga.
I said, how long does it take to
You gotta
rock?
bring it in that thing you see back in the day.
Yeah.
They clamp it and they put it up, and they trying to
Like,
transport it.
like it's a nuclear bomb. Yo, nigga, don't shake it.
And you sitting there as a patient, you about to put that in my... No, nigga, I'm good.
Yeah.
I wait for them other niggas to come out and shit. So March, April, and especially it's gonna happen prior to September when the real school year kicks off. I don't know if they will try to hold kids back an extra year or make them go summer school.
Nah, I think they. Nah, I don't even worry about summer school because a lot of people already written this off. I think by September we'll be good to go.
Well, I'm saying as far as like this year, they're gonna have to chalk this year up.
Yeah, like they did last year. Like the rest of
and
last
I don't know
year.
again. Those kids who were freshmen are moving up to sophomores.
Yeah, they're gonna move them.
Those seniors have to graduate.
They're gonna move them.
We'll see how that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But this time next year, by the time Black Widow comes out, we all will be vaccinated, nigga. And I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
for you individuals who's saying that I'm not into that, I'm for you all you people, and I mean no disrespect, because my sister's one of them. For all you people as brothers and sisters and my kings and queens, y'all talking about you only want natural, your ass is gonna be naturally out of this country. Tell you that right now, nigga.
This nigga said natural. Yeah, dude.
They are going to force you to take it.
Yeah,
And for all
they'll
you
find a
people
way.
out there, I'm not. These people who collect unemployment. People who collected checks. You could collected tax season. So these niggas know you already. They know you already. And you gonna have to. It's gonna be like I don't have a pad here, nigga. But it's gonna be like them shits, niggas. Truth. Oh, hold on. Did he take it? Open this nigga mouth.
Exactly.
He got the pills. All right, nigga, go sit here for 5 minutes. Nigga, ain't no regurgitating shit. He good? Check. Jeff. No, I'm on. They not playing, people.
Yo. Yeah.
Hey, if you look at the history books, every so years we've had this. We had polo. We had what was the Ebola?
Yeah, the swine flu,
Swine
the
flu.
bird flu, all this other. Yeah,
Every
pops.
couple of years around election time, people. But this just happened to be one of those major ones. It ain't been one of those ones where it's like, let's take a shot, you good. It's not gonna. This was a major one.
Yeah,
Like
man.
that polo shit back, niggas. Like, I mean, not polo. The swine flu and all the other shit that we were getting hit with. Where within a 12-day period, 800,000 niggas was dead.
Yeah.
So we will be taking this shot. Now, we don't know how the effects will last with our kids.
Yeah, we don't know. Shit. I had a question.
Sure.
So, if China's hanging on by a thread, AMC is being, backed by their parent company in China. Are they doing this as a bid to buy the movies? Because I know there's that whole law you can't own the studio can't own their own thing, but these are conglomerates now. So think about it. If Warner Brothers is HBO Max, I don't know if they partnered or somebody owns each other, they'll have HBO buy the movie theaters. So now you're in an HBO theater that plays all of, you get what I'm saying? Or whatever it is, another one.
I think they would just, if me personally, if I was smart, why would I give a fuck about the theater? Why would I, like you said earlier, why would I split $20?
But once they buy it, so like if they buy that shit early, and then we all get vaccinated, like they said, come on back, because I'm charging you motherfucking $20, and now it's $20 going directly in my pocket.
I mean,
You see what I'm saying?
But now you have overhead. Now you have to have people check the tickets. You got to have people purchase the tickets. You got to have people at the concession stands.
For Disney, that's not bad. So think about it. If Disney was the one buying it, and I could definitely see Disney coming in, swooping up Regal. You know what I'm saying? Saving them. No problem, because we run our parks like that.
Right, but then you would have to say, all right, well, you would. All right, so
You see what I'm saying?
you wouldn't be able to ever see a Disney flick on HBO or anything. Because even
Wouldn't need.
once it passed the movie theater, 2 years passed.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, subscribe. We got the brand new Mulan. And you wouldn't be able to get that on HBO. That's what a lot of these companies are going to.
But that's the way it's going. Yeah, I'm with you.
I
I'm
think
with
they'll
you.
be battling movies. Like, you wouldn't be able to see Mortal Kombat or Suicide Squad on Disney.
No, you're right.
You wouldn't be able to see it,
But
and vice versa.
That's the way it is almost like lined up
That's
now.
where it's headed. It's definitely headed that way.
But that's what I'm saying with all these big movie houses, and people want that movie experience. That company shut down.
What?
The only people I know that could take it, and I'm just throwing Disney because we know them.
Right.
They run a theme park. They can streamline a movie theater. Check it out. We only have movies on these days. We don't need as big of a staff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it's computerized, like they do at Disney World. Everybody get a magic band.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We check you in beforehand. You already know where your seat is. So now when you walk in, you just get your shit and you go to your seat. They can stream. It could be. They can narrow down the process.
It would work if they do like they did with Mulan, where you just pay motherfuckers to stream that movie right there for 24 hours. Then you wait 6 months, 3 months, and then you release it regular in that streaming platform.
I know, but I'm saying
work.
for people like us who miss that Adobe, who don't have that home
ain't the
Adobe,
same.
who don't have that home Adobe theater setup, come on back in. We own our shit. You can watch the whole Marvel trilogy. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I get you see it, so I'm just that's the only thing that's playing in my mind, because you have all these vacant buildings.
I would love it just because of the fact of pinning those two major companies against each other to come out with great movies. It'd be right up our alley.
It feels like it's coming, except for that one rule.
Like every weekend, what I'm gonna see on Friday, what I'm gonna see on Saturday. You got all this.
We gotta go to this place to see the Godzilla. Now we gotta go across town to see the Marvel.
Right. I would love it. I would love that, and it would force these movie executives to stop giving blowjobs out for actresses and actors. Put that out because this is going both ways, y'all. To actors and actresses who give good head and just blow a movie film. Because a lot of these movies, you're like, nigga, this made to the movies? And you'll see a lot of B movies like, yo, nigga, you could have made hella money.
And again, I can see the price dropping because now it's direct profit. So now you have there's so many ways I can see to go with it.
Right.
I'm not saying it's better. I know they have that rule in there where the production studio cannot own the movie theater.
Right.
They can't own that, but like I said, these are big agencies.
Yeah,
they can have Fox buy it. You get what I'm saying? Like, they brought so much properties when Disney came up. And then again, here, same thing with Warner Brothers. You know, they got all these properties and stuff. They can flip a way around it or find a way around it. But it's like if AMC falls, you just watching everything streaming?
I think eventually somebody else will take over. But I believe that China has held them down this long. They're not going to give up. They're going to wait till after. And with all these plethora of movies that are coming out, they're going to make that money back and then some.
Oh, possible.
It's just like those motherfuckers who couldn't stay in the house. They had to go out. But I think you made a great point. What they're going to do is you're going to be looking at $30, $35 tickets.
But I see, and that's the thing. If AMC stays around, it's going to be the tickets price is going to be probably high. But my whole point is, how long? What's their hold? I mean, it's China, so literally, theoretically, they have no holding point because the country ain't broke or whatever. I know the main corporation ain't broke.
And while everybody else got $30 tickets, they can have 15.
Right? How much they're gonna keep dumping in? So it's like James Bond broke Regal.
Did he?
So think about it. The moment they said they're not putting it out, they were like, "Well, we're done. Come and get the stuff." You left. We laugh, but it's dead serious. You got vacant buildings, you got unemployed employees, you have all these things open. Now they can't even do a summer run. They can't even come in when like everybody vaccinated.
Kind of recoup something.
Nope. So I don't know. I don't see a big house having coming to sell.
Just to put it like an exclamation point about how bad it is right now. You can get at AMC for $100. Let me say that again. For $100, you can do a movie party.
Yeah.
I think we should do that for AMC and just invite a bunch of people to tune in.
We laugh, yeah.
For Wonder Woman, I'm dead ass.
Yo, that's it.
But look for that, people. We're going to do that. But at the end of the day, if you can put $100 to $200 up and get an entire movie theater screening for that time, we're going to do it. Fuck it. We're going to do that. So look forward to that. You'll be able to come out and watch Wonder Woman with us.
We should play the bootleg of Wonder Woman. Have them niggas tight as fuck. Record that shit on DVD. Like, yo, nigga, you play this?
Well, no, because what we're going to do is, if they allow us to do it, if they're still going on, because December 25th is a couple of weeks, so I'm going to call them up and we'll talk with them. We'll be at 40%, but we pay for it, and we just invite people to come have sit down with us. So it'll be already paid for, but it'll be only people that we invite.
Yeah, it's the party has to be people you know, but yeah, that's not bad.
They won't be able to get in, like
That's
so
not
we'll
bad.
put it out in whatever situation may be. Not selling tickets, y'all. We'll just come through. The people will have maybe questions or whatever. You answer the questions, trivias or whatever, and we'll get y'all in there if we're able to get it. But I'm gonna call them. I think that's a great idea for us to do something for people for the New Year's, whatever. 40% capacity. Hey, I'm gonna call them up. But that's what they're doing for those individuals who, one of the movies or whatever situation may be that gives. But as of right now, you can. This is why we're talking about Netflix, y'all, and Hulu, and all these others, because this is where it's at now. They're releasing hella shit on all these platforms right now to get you to buy subscriptions, to keep you busy, pretty much. And they got some decent stuff out there.
That's exactly what it is.
And they got some shit that is like, are you fucking kidding me? But again, it'll keep you busy. They got some great shows out there, and we're going to keep hitting you all off and give it to them. Life is back. We're going to talk about that next week.
Yeah.
You got FBI, FBI Most Wanted. Those shows are back, so we're going to talk about those. And because those are current, we'll be able to talk episode to episode with you guys. But we're going to keep giving y'all guys great content to watch. And keep your eyes out, man. We got some good stuff. Last comments, Jeff?
Somebody pray for AMC, please.
You ain't lying, boy.
Pray.
Hey, I don't know, man, because Warner Bros. Got some fucking heat, man.
Hey, they're going to need to pray.
Nigga,
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, what? All right, y'all. We see y'all next week.